Welcome to Let's Be Real 100%, where we are 100% real about life. We know that life happens and we are here to talk about it. And when I say we, I'm talking about it's all God and little old me. Join us as we jump into our topic today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. Thank you for coming back to listening to another episode of Let's Be Real 100%, when we're 100% real about life. I just wanted to come on here really quick to encourage you on today, as always, to trust God and all that you say, all that you do, all that you desire, all your goals and everything. Trust God in it all. I wanted to come on here and talk to you about portals. Portals are ways to get in certain things. So I'm talking about the eyes and the ears. Your eyes is a portal. When you watch something on television, whether it's a comedy, whether it's a love story, whether it's horror, thriller, all the movies that you can think of, the description of them all, they have a portal to you. Now, if you're watching something, comedy, we laugh. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, love stories and all that stuff. We just have to be careful because it starts to alter how we think about certain things. Comedy can be funny, yes, but it starts to, whatever they're laughing about, it can change your thought about what they're joking about. Or if it's a love story, some love stories don't end well. Of course, some do the happily ever after or whatever, but it's not like that. It starts to make you think, oh, this is how this is supposed to be. And in reality, it's really not. And then, of course, we got our thrillers and our scary movies. I know a lot of people don't believe in spirits. They don't believe in, those kind of things. It's just a movie, as people would say. But really, in reality, it's a spirit kind of thing. It doesn't. You might not see a whole demon come out of your television or your radio again, but we're talking about your eyes. But you might not see the whole demon come out of the television or your iPad or whatever you're watching on. But it's planting a seed in your head, in your eyesight, on your eyesight portal, and then that's when it starts to play with your mind and the way you think about certain things, and your attitude start to change, your personality starts to change, and it starts to really alter. It starts to alter who you really are. It might not pop off or change right at that moment, but it does change you at one point. That's what anything you watch. It could be change you for the good. It can push your desires. It can push you to change. It can push you to, continue to strive to be the better you that you want to be, and whatever God calls you to be. It can push you to those things, but it also has a negative side. It can push you to, hate certain things or judge certain people or certain situations. It can change your attitude to a whole negative atmosphere to where you're just popping off at everybody. So those things really can change you, whether for the good or the bad. The portal for your ears is quite the same. The music that we're listening to, the things people say, the podcast things, the YouTube or whatever that you can listen to via your ears, then it also changes you the same way that your vision can. It changes your personality. It changes the way you think about certain things. It all coincides the same. It you might not be looking at it, but you're hearing it. So all of it works the same. But just want to encourage you to be careful what you listen to. Be careful what you watch in this time, because these things are real. Like I said before, on the YouTube, I was watching something or listening to something, and it changed my whole atmosphere. Like I started to get angry. I started to get irritated. If somebody was to come to me and talk to me, I would just either roll my eyes or, just not be happy with this person. And, they tend to ask you, what's wrong with you? And you be like, nothing. But then you start to sit back and you realize oh my God, my attitude just changed all because of something. It's something, you know. And again, it comes in a seed form. Um, and again, it's seed form. We know if we plant a seed, it might not come up right at that moment, of course, but as it tends to sit in soil, it tends to open up and grow. Um, and like some being bitter, you can be bitter for years, and it tends to grow on you, and you don't want those kind of problems. You don't want those kind of spirits in your life, because it doesn't lead to anything good. So again, be careful what you listen to. Be careful what you watch. Be careful who you even talk to, um, because they have a way to persuade you in a way. Because they say either you're gonna persuade it, you're gonna pull it to you, right, or it's gonna pull you to them. And again, it can pull you to, negative, or it can pull you to the positive. So do your best not to let negative people talk to you, or let people bring their garbage to you and dump it all on you. Because again, it starts to change your mind. It starts the way you think, the way you emote, the way you treat other people. These things are real. Like, if you really sit back and think about it and evaluate yourself, now this is not for other people. This is for as the individual, because we can't point fingers all the time. We're the culprit most of the time. We're the common denominator at some things. So if you sit back and you look at yourself and do a self-evaluation, you start to see, okay, yeah, this is me all day. You know what I'm saying? I tend to close my eyes and be like, okay, Sean, you got this. You got this. You got to do better. And if I got to go back and repent, I'm going to go back and repent. I'm going to go ask for forgiveness, because I know that I was wrong in this certain situation. But it's all in what I watched, or what I listened to, or what conversation I've had with other people. There's other ways that these portals can be open, but these are the main three that are like high in certain things. What you watch and listen to on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, all them other social media things. These things have access to your portal. The more that you listen, the more that you watch, the more that you do these things, it feeds it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feed yourself, that's what's going to grow. If you're not going to feed yourself spiritual things, your spiritual man is going to die. It's going to suffer. If you're going to feed your flesh on a daily basis with all this shenanigans, your flesh is going to grow. And it's not always a good thing. I'm not saying it's bad. Not saying everything that you watch is bad. I'm not saying that. Just saying be careful on what you watch and what you say and what you listen to, So, again, be encouraged. Trust God in all that you do, all that you say, all your dreams, goals, and desires. Let today be a great day. Let this week be a fantastic week. Go and love on somebody. Tell them that you love them. Remember, family is important. Do all that you can, because time is short. Come to God. Ask God to save you, set you free, and deliver you from all this world. And trust Him with your life. This is your girl Sean, coming at you again with the encouraging video. And I hope that you come back and see you next week. Thank you for listening to Let's Be Real 100%, when we're 100% real about life. We hope that you enjoyed the topic today, and we hope that you trust God more and more each day. And we hope to see you next week. What's good, you guys? Just want to come on here and thank Anchor for allowing us to record our podcast on their app. It is amazing. It's great because you can record with your friends when they're on the other side of the states, or you can record right next to each other. The recordings are good. The sound is great. The music and everything, the background, everything that they have on the app is amazing, and it helps a lot. Easier to edit. It's easy to just maneuver through, and it's free. So you don't have to worry about paying month to month balances and everything just to get good quality. You have good quality here. Again, thank you, Anchor, for what you have done, and we appreciate it. Use Anchor.